Hello LHS. Welcome to the new and improved Cowboy Alley News. I'm your host, Clay Mahogany. And many of you guys have been asking, who's the next Mahogany? Well, I am. And there's more of us out there too, living amongst you, shaping the very fabrics of life. Hello? Oh, my apologies, sir. No, it won't happen again. I promise. Well, we have another great show for you today. And to kick things off, the Drama Showcase.
The Drama Showcase is a compilation of acts, anywhere from dancing to singing to actual skits and theater, and it gives people a chance to show their talent doing what they want to do. We have so much incredible talent here, and it's absolutely amazing what happens on this stage.
And so if you want to see a guy roll around on stage and fight with swords, this is where you come to.
You're welcome. That sounds like a great evening. We have some great talent here at LHS, but that talent's not limited to the stage and screen. We have a dedicated group of students who have been helping out their classmates. Here's Andy with more.
For the past 3 years, we've been doing a peer tutoring program where you have tutors like myself, and we have about 5 other students who are mainly seniors, and we all help you any level of math. It's really helpful. It's free. If you don't want to buy a private tutor, I think just as good.
So I've been with math tutoring since my sophomore year, which would be 2 years ago. I like peer tutoring because it's a chance to be able to talk with other people and spread math knowledge. So people are always coming in like, God, I hate math, I don't understand it. And then they come out and they're like, yeah, I love math, I totally get it now.
It has helped me coming to the peer tutoring after schools because the work that I don't understand, I could do it here, and then the tutors will help me, and then when I go home, I won't have that much homework to do if I didn't go to the peer tutoring.
And we hold it in room S9 after school, Tuesdays and Thursdays, from right after school to 4:15. So you just definitely come down and bring a friend and get all your math problems solved.
Attention all athletes, winter sports clearance is October 29th at 6:30 in the Student Union.
Anyone interested in playing basketball, soccer, wrestling must fill out and turn in the 3 clearance forms.
These 3 forms include your sports registration, emergency card, and sports physical.
After you fill out these forms, place them in the white envelope and turn it in at the Student Union on clearance night.
Verbivore is now accepting your poems, short stories, artwork, and photography.
It's an animal that eats plants, right?
I think so.
Oh no, it's herbivore.
It's a dinosaur.
Herbivore.
A herbivore?
Something with a newspaper? I don't know. I'm not
Is
sure.
it something that eats plants?
No.
Verbivore got some rules though, man. A short story, it can't be more than 10 pages. And a poem, it can't be more than 2 pages. And a photography should be in black and white, unless it's the cover. Or an artwork, it should be black and white, unless it's the cover. Peace, man.
It's a dinosaur.
You could turn your submissions into your English teacher or email them to Mr. Cabecino. Cool, man.
I have no idea.
Do you ever read the news boards? Flyers are on campus somewhere. Monsters. Rawr.
Verbivore is an annual magazine that is published by Mr. Cabecino, I believe.
Yeah.
And it contains a little bit of artwork, mostly poetry and short stories by students here at Livermore High School.
So get those creative juices flowing and submit to Verbivore, you cool cats and jammer kids.
Mush! Mash! The mahogany has spent generations shaping modern society. In fact, one of our founders was a certain rough-riding, mustachioed president. What better way to find out about our country's history than to go to its origins, Washington, D.C. Here's Gabriella with a report on the Close-Up Club.
The Close-Up Club has been a part of LHS since 2009. However, the Close-Up program has been around since 1971. It's a non-profit organization that exists to help students better understand U.S. history through hands-on trips to our nation's capital. Students from all over America come to Washington for this 6-day, 5-night trip. Miss Matthews, the administrator for the Close-Up Club, has taken 3 groups of students to D.C. and went herself in high school.
The point of the Close-Up Club is to help students learn more about American politics and government by taking them to Washington, D.C., and they spend time while they're there not just sightseeing and seeing all the different cultural things that D.C. has to offer, but they also learn about how our government works. And they become engaged in a lot of debates about public policy and government, and we take a trip, just my students. We go to Capitol Hill and we meet with California politicians. Like in 2009, my students got to meet Dianne Feinstein and have breakfast with her. So the point of Close-Up is really just to make history and politics sort of come alive for students so that they can experience the democratic process firsthand.
Well, that does it with another stellar edition of Cowboy Alley News. It's been your pleasure, I'm sure. I'll leave you with one question to ponder. Do you have what it takes to be a mahogany? I know I do. You're welcome, LHS. Till next time, I'm Clay Mahogany.
You took my cigarettes, you took my watch, Ray-Bans, glasses. You took the Ray-Ban glasses. And as I sat next to him, he asked me, "Have you ever been to Atlanta, Georgia?" I said, "No, sir." Hell, I went to Clark College for 4 years in Atlanta. He knew all of the bars downtown Atlanta that were black. I'm sitting there listening, saying, "What the hell's going on? Have you ever gone to Detroit?" By the time I said, "Yes. I was born in Detroit." He said, "Oh, then you know how to take the streetcar behind Hudson's, J.O. Hudson store. And it goes out through the black neighborhood, and he named the bars Oakland." Turns out this guy had graduated from the University of Michigan in 1936. German. Came back to Germany and they put him in charge of that artillery. He was waiting for the war to be over so he can go back to the United States and enjoy the United States. Isn't that irony?